Hey everybody, welcome back to my channel. My name's Sherry and my channel is Blue Gemini. So you guys, today we're eating and ooh, my new camera is like, oh, I can see my food so clear right now. So today I made some homemade egg rolls, french fries, and I made some homemade wontons. So I've never made wontons before, so I figured it can't be too hard. So I hope they're good. I hope they're good. I put I'll let y'all know what I put in it once I eat it. And then I wanted to try because I had so many of the big skins left. So I wanted to try like a wonton egg roll. So this one is just filled with the same stuff as the wontons. And then I don't know about y'all, but I love the skins of like the egg rolls. So since I had extras, oh, these are greasy. Oh. But since oh, these are greasy. I don't know about these ones. But I just fried the skin with nothing because I don't know. I love the skin of it. Okay, so we are going to go ahead and get it in. Oh, I should have put some ketchup, but it's okay. I got salt on them. So how's everybody doing today? It is, what is today? Sunday? So hopefully everybody had a relaxed Sunday. I try and make my Sundays like super, not really relaxing because I still do stuff, but I like to just make my Sundays where it's like productive and I get stuff done early and then I can just relax. It doesn't happen every Sunday, but I'll try. Today, I almost had it. I woke up this morning and I started cleaning because like during my whole packing and stuff for Vegas, I destroyed my apartment pretty much because I did laundry, and I'm gonna go through mine and my two daughters' clothes and just throw away a lot because we have way too many, like to the point to where there's not even enough space when they're all folded. So I just want to be like simple and it not be like so many clothes and just, you know, they have this many clothes and that's it. Right now they have more than enough clothes and they don't even wear it all. And there's clothes that they probably don't even fit anymore mixed with it. So it's making it seem like even more. And same with me, like my entire closet still has folded up clothes that have been folded for like months, even like since I've lived here, because I don't wear everything that I own. So it's like, why have it? And a lot of the times I'm kind of like getting out of it, but I used to could not throw away old clothes that I loved, like a shirt that I used to love, but it was like from when I was like 19 or 20. I used to not be able to throw it away. Like I still love the shirt, even though I'm not gonna wear it anymore because it's either like too kiddish, like too teenager, too 20-year-old, and I'm about to be 32. So I just can't. Like I have this one shirt. I love it because I love the material. It's the Elmo shirt though, but it's like a tank top, but it's loose and like flowy, and it's like this really soft material that like does not fade at all. And I have never been able to get rid of it. I've had it since I was like 19, but I can't walk around at 32 wearing an Elmo shirt. I could, but I just couldn't. I'm trying to like make my style like grown woman, so that one, it has to go. So I was cleaning up this morning because I have like 5 huge bags of clothes of laundry that I have done already, but I haven't folded it and put it up yet because there's already clothes folded and put up. And so I need to just go through and just clear stuff out. And then I just messed up the whole living room and stuff just from packing and then rushing while I was packing. And I think I was packing at like midnight after I did my hair. And then the next morning I was packing. So I had to clean it up. When my house is like cluttered, it like gives me low energy. So I needed to get up, clean up. I had got that done early. And then I started cooking early, even though it took a minute to actually get done. But it's done. And I was trying to, it's hot. I was trying to just get everything done early so I could just relax and kind of still recover from Vegas, because I still feel like groggy. I don't know if it's because of the day I drunk. Like I feel like I drank last night. So, but it didn't work because I was looking at my homework thinking I did it all. So I was just looking at it to see what to do next week, and I realized I have like a few things that are due by tomorrow still, including a 4-page essay. It's about to be 8 o'clock. So I feel like I'm about to be up all night trying to write this essay. I hate writing. I like writing stories, but I don't like writing stuff that has to be about a specific topic. And 4 or 5 pages, like, oh my God, who want to write it for me? I'll pay you in smiles. Okay, I was trying to see if I could smell the garlic I put in it. I put this new seasoning, but it's a really strong garlicky taste. I mean, smell. So in my egg rolls, y'all, they are ground turkey, cabbage, carrots, and what else did I put in here? Shrimp. I've never made them with shrimp before, so that'll be interesting. I'm sure it'll be good though, because I eat shrimp. I love my egg rolls. I just wish I had cheese. I usually dip my egg rolls in like the Totino's, you know, that jar of cheese that you buy with the chips. I usually dip my egg rolls in that, and I didn't even think to buy them. And I forgot Brussels sprouts. Like, even though I know they don't make a difference, they do to me. Like the texture of them, I love it with Brussels sprouts. And I use ground turkey instead of ground beef. It's kind of weird. I don't really like ground turkey. Like, I barely even like turkey. And I hate the texture of it when it's raw. Like, it reminds me of cat food. But I started making my egg rolls with it like years ago, because it, I think I was doing some kind of diet or health kick or something like that. So I was finding healthier options. And so I started using the ground turkey. Oh, y'all, I didn't even let y'all see. Y'all can see inside now with the new phone. Y'all see that? It was all clear. Oh. It's like y'all could bite it, huh? But I started using the ground turkey because it is actually way less greasy. With these, because they're so deep fried, like, you see how the grease was dripping off of just the skin. Because it's already deep fried and it's already like super greasy when you cook it, I just didn't like how the ground beef would just be so much grease. So I had found out that the ground turkey is better. And it literally, like, y'all, it literally feels like it has no grease. Like, when I'm cooking it, it doesn't feel dry, but it feels dry, if that makes sense. So I just add like water while I cook it. But I love my egg rolls. This is like one of my specialties. Like, people, my daughter, she loves these egg rolls. She requests them. And I use this Slap Your Mama seasoning, which I love on everything now. It's at Walmart. So it gives everything like a little kick of spice, but not too much. I want to try the wontons. I'm nervous. Oh. Y'all, I feel like it's been forever since I did a mukbang. I'm forgetting what to do. I gotta see or miss. I was trying to do mukbangs when I was in Vegas, but it didn't click to me to bring my light so I could have a stand And none of the tables and stuff, like there was nowhere for me to like prop my phone up and really be like a good angle. Oh, it burns your throat. I didn't even really want Sierra Mist, but we bought it back from Vegas and I had it in the refrigerator and there were no cold waters, so. Okay. They look good. Oh my God, I'm about to be showing y'all everything. You see how clear that is? You can see the salt on there. And there's not even no salt. But if it was, you could see it. Mm. Mm. I gotta do it with this hand because it's closer to the camera. Let me see if it'll get the little season. Oh wait, oh wait, oh wait. Oh, I'm sorry. This is gonna make me want to keep eating on camera. Like, it's so clear. Oh my God. But in here, I kind of like just made up what it was made out of from what I think it is. I just made it, I put sour cream, no, cream cheese, the little green onions, I just diced them up. I put some Slap Your Mama, and then I put some, this, I don't think they make it with this, but it just seemed like it was a good flavor, and it is. But like the Lay's, you guys know like the Lay's can of like French onion dip that they sell like with the chips? Well, I seen one and it was French jalapeno dip. So I put some of that in it because it just seems like it's good. I like the French onion dip and it's kind of like cream cheese. That might be what made it a little more watery versus being solid, but and it gives it a little like jalapeno kick. But they're good. A little jalapeno kick from that stuff kind of makes it taste like what is it called? Jalapeno poppers. I wish I had a dip though. I love dipping my food into stuff. Like, there's something about it. Like, it's not even dry or anything like that. Let me see. Can you see in this one better? Oh, you see how it just blurred me out? You know, I'm so excited about this phone. Oh my God. I swear the quality is so much better. And you know what's crazy? I was about to invest in like a camera. Like, I was going to cash out on a camera. And then it clicked to me like, just get a better phone. Like, people record on their phone all the time with bomb quality. And all I really wanted, y'all, is when I show my food for you guys to actually see it. I didn't want to keep holding it up and it's just all you see is blur. And my sister, Simply Shrine, she just bought like $1,000 camera or something like that because she wanted the good quality. So I was gonna actually look into a camera still if my phone didn't give me the quality that I wanted. But y'all, this is my first mukbang with my new phone, so I couldn't tell. Like, I know when I record videos and stuff, the quality was better, but I wanted the food quality to be better. I see some people who do mukbangs and you can literally see the specks of seasoning on their food. That's what makes it look so good. This is good. I'm so mad I can't like relax after I cleaned up. and I realized I had homework. I was doing some of it, but I was putting off that essay. I'm serious though. Who wanna write it for me? I'm dead serious. I do not want to do it. Oh my god. Y'all lucky. Y'all lucky I don't sit up here with my homework in hand and do it with you guys. And see, if I could go live, I would so do that and get help. It's not even hard work. It's just literally like the kind of work that it just makes you think. Like, it's English, so it's like creative writing and stuff like that, but it's not creative. Like, I can do stories and stuff. I used to love writing stories when I was little. But it's like, give me, I think this essay that I have today is like, give me 4 to 5 pages about an event that happened in your life that changed it. Now, if you had an event that happened, then yeah, it's going to be super easy. But I ain't had no big old major events or nothing like that that have changed my life. So I'm low-key feeling like I'm just going to have to make some stuff up. Or like steal somebody else's event that happened. My life has been pretty dull. Like, nothing major has really happened that makes me want to write about it for 5 pages. I can give you a paragraph about something. But 5 pages? Talking about one thing? Like, So I'm gonna have to steal somebody's event. I just know I am. And it'll probably make it easier. Because what's making it seem like it's harder than it probably is that I'm sitting here thinking, trying to figure out what event could I say. Like, I was gonna say my daughter being born, because it asks, like, how did that change you for the good or for the worse? But I don't think it changed me for either. Like, my daughter being born, I feel like I'm still the same person. I wasn't somebody who was all out in the streets. I wasn't a partier. I wanted to be a mom early because I'm like, I don't do these teenager things anyways. Like, I don't mind being a mom. So I don't think it changed me for the better. If anything, I mean, I wouldn't even say it grew me up, because I feel like that's probably a bad thing to me. I always thought when I was little, like, I was a really goofy kid. Like, I could color all day. I was real creative, artistic. I like doing arts and crafts. And I feel like, if anything, being a parent has, like, destroyed that. Like, it sounds bad, but I feel like being a parent has made it to where I don't have the time to be creative, to the point to where I lost it. Like, I don't have that in me anymore. It's not fun to me anymore. Like, coloring is not fun to me anymore, because there's so many other things I have to do as a parent and as an adult, that when I have to sit down and color, it's like, okay, let's get this over with, because I gotta go wash the dishes, or I gotta, the other one is crying, or, something like that. So, I mean, which I was talking to my sister recently about that, because she was telling me the same thing about, like, how her son wants to play games all the time, like board games and things like that. And my daughter does too, but it's like, we dread it because it's just like, it's not fun. It's not fun for us. And I know people will do it just because their kid is asking, which I still do it. But I don't like feeling like it's a chore. I want to do it because it's like, okay, Renee, come on, let's go color. And I don't have that in me anymore like I did as a kid. So if anything, being a parent, or maybe just being an adult in general, has like took away some of my child in me. Which I'm gonna work on getting that back, because I have to. My kid is me. She is exactly how I was as a kid. And so when there's things that she wants to do and I'm just like, oh my God, I don't want to do that right now, it just makes me think back on me as a kid and how excited I was to do certain things. Like, me and my sister, when we would be in the room and stuff playing, we would make board games. Like, we would literally make the entire game of Monopoly out of paper. We would make money for store. Like, I loved arts and crafts. I loved painting. I loved coloring. I just loved anything artsy. And my daughter is the same way. And I feel like I'm kind of like depriving her of it, because I'm not like that anymore. Well, I feel like I am like it, but I don't have the time to, and I've never had the time to the way I would like to. So it's kind of just buried in me now. If that makes sense. But my mom tells me all the time that she told me this before, because I forget what we were talking about, but it was something with Renee like years ago. And I remember I was telling her how like overwhelming I get with this sometimes, because it's like there's always something for me to have to do, to where I feel like I don't have time for fun stuff. And she used to tell me, like, if there's dishes that you need to wash, the dishes will still be there after. And that, like, my kid will only be this age and want to do this kind of stuff for so long. So take advantage of it. So that made me start actually doing it. But it doesn't change the fact that it's not fun to me. I do it still. If she tells me, like, let's have a marker challenge or something, I do it still. And I try and do it, you know, working around Eris and everything. But I don't get, like, the fun. I'm, like, sitting there the entire time, like, waiting for it to be over. Like, it sounds so bad. Like, in the moment, I'm having fun with it just because, like, it's funny because she always thinks she's winning. But it's not something that, like, if I could choose something to do at the moment, I'd want to sit here and have a marker challenge. So I need to fix that, because I have 2 little kids now. And when I think back on my childhood, like, my mom did all of that stuff. My mom had 6 of us, back to back to back to back to back, except for my oldest brother. And my mom, like, my top fell under the bed. So I just gotta sit my soda there. But my mom did it with all of us. And my mom was like the kind of, like, take us on field trips to the park, to the mountains. And we were like middle school. Like, the oldest was maybe like middle school. So it was like a bunch of kids. It was like 6 of my daughters, both of my daughters. And we would color. We had a room that was just an art room. We would play water fights. Like, she'd play with us. We'd run through the neighborhood with water fights. She loved animals, like reptiles and stuff. So our house was like the neighborhood house of, like, weird animals. Like, we had a water dog. Do y'all know what that is? I don't really know what it is either. I never really knew what it was. It's just like, it's these slimy things. Like, what do they look like? Kind of like a lizard and a gecko put together, but without the long pointy tail. It was like a long fat tail, and it was slimy though, like a slug, but it lived in water, and then it had hands and feet. I don't know what it was exactly. I just know we had 2 of them. We had snakes, we had iguanas, we had guinea pigs, we had ducks, we had puppies. We were just like the house of animals. And she was like so into it. Like, that was her thing. She wanted us to get into and stuff. And I didn't even pick up that trait. Like, y'all, I can't stand animals. My daughter loves animals. She gets that from my mom. She loves animals. She loves dogs, cats. I'm not an animal person. I just say, like, an animal is like taking care of another kid that can never talk. Like, no. So on that note, it just makes me realize, like, I need to be fun. I'm not fun. And I don't know how to be fun again. Like, I don't know how to be, like, find that inner kid in you. I don't know. Yeah, I forgot my point of all that. I know it was a point. I know it was a reason why it led into all that. But I don't remember. Oh. That's why I'm not good at writing. All that, just to say This assignment is going to take forever because I have to be creative and talk about something that happened in my life that changed it. My daughter didn't change it for the good. Well, she changed it for the good, the obvious. Like, I love that I have Renaya. But she didn't change it for the bad at all. Like, it's not like I had to stop doing this or stop doing that or anything like that. I could talk about, like, maybe I could just talk about being a mother, not necessarily. Well, maybe I could talk about that. Now that I'm thinking about it, I'm just like, I was about to say, like, I could talk about Renaya being born, like, all day. She was like my little doll. And it was so easy. She was such an easy baby and such a happy baby. Ooh, I'm showing the burnt side, y'all. But she was such a happy baby. And she was just a goofy baby. She was just like my little mini me. And she was just so like me. Like, she's a Gemini. Her birthday, I planned it. But I missed it by 4 days. I wanted her to be born on my birthday. So she was born 4 days later. My birthday is May 28th. She's born June 2nd. No, 5 days later. Wait, 4 or 5. I forget if May got 30 days or 31. But she was just like me as a kid. Like, I remember the feeling of being a kid. I remember, like, the excitement when something would happen. I remember the excitement of getting fast food, the excitement of being surprised with something, the excitement of, like, knowing you're going somewhere fun. Like, I remember all of that. So when she shows me certain things about her, it's like it takes me back. Like, it takes me back to the feeling. And she just reminds me so much of myself, except she's like way more outgoing. Like, people used to call me Scary Sherry. But I don't really know why, but as I got older, it's like I don't like trying new things. Like, I don't like heights. I don't like trying new things. I don't like going to certain places. I don't like crowds. Like, I think I have a social anxiety. But she's way more out there. She's more popular in school. I remember when I was in the 4th grade, I was so quiet. I had my friends, but I wasn't one of the popular kids. Even in middle school, high school, like, I was never like a popular kid. The only people that really, I know in high school, like, people didn't even hear me talk sometimes. Like, in class, I did not talk. I just grew up not talking around adults because it was just kind of one of those, when adults are around talking, you shut up. But when I'd get out of class and I'd be talking to, like, my circle of friends, I'd be loud, I'd be talking, but then as soon as I stepped through them classroom doors, quiet. Or if I liked you, if it was a boy I liked, quiet. All I'm gonna do is just laugh at every little thing you say, but you're never gonna get a conversation out of me. Like, I was weird. I was so weird. But if you knew me and you actually talked to me, I was probably one of the coolest people you ever met. It was just the people that didn't know me. I was probably just like that quiet tomboy girl. But Renaya is way more outgoing. Like, y'all, I be having to tell her, like, bring it down. Like, you're 9. Let's not act like we're 13 in school now. So I know when she goes to high school and stuff, she's gonna be popular. And she actually deals with girls. I remember my mom would always tell me in elementary school, she used to say I was so mean. Like, she used to say I never wanted anybody to come talk to me. I didn't want friends. I was just like, not mean like talking about people. I would just mean like, if somebody came to me and tried to talk to me, I'm just gonna look at you, or I'm not gonna say nothing or something. And then when I got like around Renaya's age, that was like before. When I got around Renaya's age, I only had 2 girlfriends, and then I hung out with the boys. I grew up hating females, like high school and everything. I just did not care for females, even though like one of my best friends since like freshman year is a female, but she low-key a man. Like we low-key act like dudes with each other, so it's a difference. She's not all emotional and stuff like some females. Like, oh my god, why didn't you call me? Oh my god, we're not friends anymore, you're ignoring me. Mm-mm. Me and my friend, we're like men. We're like men. Like that's probably why we've been friends for so long. But I never was a fan of females, just because I don't care for the emotional. The girlfriends just are too much. Like they expect too much. I can go for months without talking to my friend and I don't have to hear anything about, oh, you haven't been talking to me, where have you been, oh my god, we're not as close as we used to be. I don't hear none of that. Like, if I have a boyfriend, she knows I'm gonna be MIA a lot. If she has a boyfriend, I know she's gonna be MIA a lot. There's like, there's no explanations needed at all. We just know how each other are, and we're just not all emotional and stuff. Like, I don't know, we can talk about a lot. We talk about everything, but we're just not like emotional, if that makes sense. Like, we don't have to see each other every day. We don't have to talk to each other every day. Like, there's times where she's needed help and I'm with my boyfriend or something and I ignore it. There's times where it's been vice versa. And we don't never sit there and be like, oh, I'm so mad at you. It, like, our boyfriends have gotten into it the first time they met years ago. And she got into it with my boyfriend, and then I got into it with her boyfriend, and then the boyfriends got into it with each other. And the next day, we just called each other and we was just laughing about it, like, it wasn't that deep or whatever. But that's the only female friend that I've had for the longest, for that long. But as I got older, I kind of learned, like, girls are actually quite fun. Like, not all of them are like that, which is what I never really understood or you know, care to even give it a chance. But I've actually met some really cool girls in my life, like guys too. But it's just that now I kind of prefer women, because guys don't know how to just be guy friends. Like, do you guys think that it's possible for a guy who's your best friend or just your friend to just be your friend? I used to think it was possible. I think it's possible when the guy doesn't like you, because I think the girl is the one that really has the choice to make it more than friendships or not. But I think that that's the only time it's possible, is if the guy doesn't like you already and the girl does not like you. But when it's the other way around, I don't think it's possible. Like, I hate it too, because I've had some cool, like, guy friends, best friends or whatever. And it just seems like once they cross the line and it becomes like, okay, you like me, it's kind of like, okay, like, it's not the same now. Like, because I don't have many guy best friends, but the few that I have had, I have been just like really cool, like to where they make me laugh a lot. Like, I crack up. It's like those ones that like have dry humor, or like guys that just give funny facial expressions when they talk and they just have me dying laughing. Those are the ones that, like, I can say like that's best friend material. But it's like, as soon as they say something that's like, I don't care if I can feel that you like me, but once you say something or do something weird, it's kind of like, okay, so there goes that. So I have yet to have like a guy best friend that has strictly been able to just be a guy best friend. I have guy friends who haven't, you know, never done anything or anything like that, or ever tried, but it's hard. This is actually hitting the spot. Oh, I think I'm done. I'll eat this last one. I don't even know how many I ate. I didn't even try this. I figure it tastes the same as that. Am I the only one that likes the skin of the egg rolls? Tell the truth. Does somebody else do this too? This is a double one. And not even nothing in it. I like those layers. I just like the texture of the layers and the end pieces. It's like burritos. Like, I love the burrito skin. Oh my god, I do not want to do this essay, y'all. I really do not. But I have to. Alright, you guys. See, that was greasy. I feel like the grease is dropping. That's the only thing I don't like about them. They're so greasy. But on that note, you guys, I'm done. I'm full. I'm about to get to this work. Once I shower and take the kids a shower and we're just all just relaxing watching TV, I'm gonna go ahead and get this work started and then call it a night and start back tomorrow. So if you were here to the end and you enjoyed the video, go ahead and thumbs it up. Let me know you liked it. Comment down below anything you want to say. Like, subscribe if you have not already, and hit your post notifications so you can know when my next video will be uploaded. Bye.